Da da da. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. I really do need to figure out a better solution than using my phone for the chat, because I'm pretty confident that this is slowly going to kill my phone battery. But I don't really know what a better solution is. Can I make enough space on there for my other laptop? I think I can. I know you think it's fun. No. The sacrificial laptop is a go. Sacrifice to the gods of lithium and ion. God, lithium ion batteries suck. Look, whenever someone tells you that they want an electric car, just remind them that their laptop is either dead, dying, or soon to be dead or dying. Ugh. Terrible, terrible. Petrol, that's the way. Look, you know, at least if you crash a petrol car, it'll explode and you'll definitely die. You crash an electric car, it'll set on fire and keep burning for several days. At which point the firefighters will presumably drag your cold, charcoal corpse like some human barbecue. One would presume. Let me just pull the chat up. DUNA or bust. DUNA or bust. I'm thinking all bust is the thing. Oh my god! Why is Windows always... Oh yeah, I know why Windows is always updating. Because Windows sucks. Holy Jesus. I'm going to be a Linux boy before long. Okay, well while that's updating, I guess we'll just use the phone for now. Right, I named this one with an A, so it would be at the top. Honestly, genius. Genius plan. I don't know why they don't just have, like, the most recent one at the top, but... What do I know? I just work here. Right. I'm gonna go to the tracking station with all of our 17 gazillion million mods that we've got now. To be honest, TUFX is the one... Yeah, save. There you go. So it's always astronomers. TUFX is the one that's giving me the most trouble at the moment. I feel like I keep having to click buttons on it. Lord knows I hate clicking buttons. Right. Right now, we're in the middle of goddamn nowhere. Is it just me, or is it like... That did not seem to work at all. Okay. Gotta do a couple things every time I turn it on. You know, I gotta go through my standard process of beginning the game. Of mucking with my 7 gazillion. Can I close this? The thing that can be done? No idea. Anyway, right, let's go back to what we're doing. Which is using Jebediah Kalman's backpack to attempt to slow down enough so we don't die miserably in the cold, unforgiving darkness of space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Max Surprise. Its destination, Kerbin, we hope. How much electric charge do I have? We got plenty. Only we had like an ion engine or something, you know, some other way of producing the rust rather than getting Jeb out and doing a push every 6 seconds. This is also not the first time it's come to this. And I'm not going to kid myself. I don't think this is going to be the last time we have to end up pushing with Jeb. I'm just noticing that it's becoming a pattern for me. And I'm just not sure that's a good... I'm not sure that's a good thing. I mean, how much are we actually slowing down? At like maybe 5 meters per second per push? You know? It's not much. It's not much. Okay, what are we at? 1.5 right now. Alright, Jeb. You know what to do. 1.5, so... little ways out still, but we're getting there. Okay, it's probably like 10 meters per second then that we're managing to get out of this backpack. Every time we go, it looks like it's 10. Roundabout. Yeah, just about 10. And that gets us to 1 point. So we are dropping 200,000 meters per thing. So it's gonna take 6 more pushes before we're there. Honestly, I know this is like terrible and everything, but I still think this is a great success. Let me just pull this out. What do you mean I'm not getting to DUNA? Hello, the Pasta Gamer. Hello, Sakaya. You can't say that. You just got here. We're doing fine. Jeb is pushing well. We're in the 200s now. Jeb pushed this all the way from low moon orbit. He can do a little bit more. He can. Okay, we just gotta risk a big push. Because, you know, the more time we spend faffing around... How we doing? So we're at 900,000. So yeah, we're dropping by 200,000 meters. Oh, thank God. Windows has finally decided that it wants to start. After it gives me an advert of goddamn Microsoft Copilot. Some things I'd rather do than Microsoft Copilot being installed on my Windows laptop include getting chlamydia from Adrian's mum. Adrian is my moderator for the record. Apparently there's 7 people watching this. I'd like to apologize. Max. Have you considered... Hang on, let me just pop out this chat. Have you considered bringing more fuel? You know, Sakaya... You know, I'm hearing what you're saying, and here at Max Space Agencies, we like to take criticism on board really well. Zombie killer. Oh my God, this is... The next time I have the great idea to push a rocket to victory, remind me of this moment. I believe in Steve, in Jeb, oh yeah, in Jeb, grab the glory all the way to victory. Is that like too old now? Is Jacksepticeye still a thing that people watch? Max, this wouldn't have happened if you brought more fuel. We brought all the fuel that we could possibly cram into this, okay? Alright? Jeb is just, he ate too many cookies, and we didn't take into account his weight in cookies. So we're at 7, so that gets us to 5, that gets us, so maybe about 3 more pushes. Ah, we don't have SAS on, so we're not doing anything right now. By the way, this shouldn't be working the way it is, but it looks like if I enable SAS, then get out, even though it's supposed to disengage the SAS on the ship, like, it is supposed to, it looks like it's not. Because there's no way I'm perfectly on the center mass every time we do this. But it seems to just be working. And as of right now, I really don't want to complain about it. That's old school. Is Jeb forced to go to DUNA or die trying? Yeah, we're gonna send Jeb. Like, if we send, like, a replaceable one, it doesn't mean anything, you know? But if we send Jeb, it means, you know, it means we mean business. I'm gonna risk quite a bit here. I'm sure Jeb will be able to get back in his thing, and the more we burn per push, the less pushes we have to do, right? What are we at? 517. Okay, yeah. So we're still on track. We're still on target. I just want to remind you that I did, like, get rid of basically all the ablator in the heat shield, which, you know, possibly was a mistake, but oh well. These things happen. It's funny you say that. I genuinely think it was about 25 gallons. I think we only needed, like, 300, 400 meters per second more than what we brought, and we would have been fine. But here we are. Up the creek without a paddle. That's where we are right now. Well, I mean, we do actually have a paddle, it's just really bad. 322, yeah, so 1 and a bit more pushes. And we should have it. Honestly, great success. Great success. I think the time has come as a species not to ask, can we get to the moon? But to ask the more important question. How cheaply can we get to the moon? You know? How cheaply can we get to Mount Everest? How many corners can we cut? I mean, we could definitely try getting to the sun at night. It is currently burning a hole in my retinas by just staring at it, so hopefully it's doing the same to you lot. Can you imagine if I, like, accidentally ran out of... That's the only way that we could balls this mission up now. So I burn through all my RCS propellant before I get Jeb back in the capsule. It's a good thing I paid for that upgrade, by the way. 143, we're there. We just maybe, like, half a push? Roughly half a push should be enough to get us into the atmosphere. We're gonna have to do some mad aero braking, I acknowledge that. But that's fine. Okay, let's just, like, stop here and let's just take stock of our orbit for right now. We're 54, so if we push it just a touch more, should be way into the atmosphere. Maybe we'll do, like, until we hit 2. Not a lot of maths going into this, a lot of eyeballing. I guess it's to 37, yeah? That should be fine. Okay, Jeb. Get in there. Good luck, sir. With you, Kerbал's hopes go. On your broad shoulders, we place our faith. When we play Soul Quarter Scale, isn't it a 3rd scale in KSP, or is it less than that? Change it from orbit to surface? What do you mean? We're fine, boys. We're fine. Relax. Jeb is a master pilot. He got his wings in an online university. Okay, here we go. Oh. Kerbin, my home. How much ablator do we have? Wow, that's going down quite quickly, isn't it? Okay. Well. Orbit to surface on meters per second. You don't want to be at the wrong angle. It'll burn up. I think it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's just a lively glow to let us know that it loves us. I wonder how much 3,000 meters per second is in kilometers per hour. If Jebediah dies, I'll blame you. Yeah, please blame Sakaya if Jebediah dies. I 100% agree with this. Okay, we burned through 20 of our ablator already. I don't know if we really slowed down much. Yeah, we've slowed down a number. We're fine, boys. We're fine. Look, we've still got some of it left. Jeb is fine. Jeb is smiling really happily. Look how great his life is, right? Okay, we can't look at that too much. It absolutely kills the frame rate. We have to be zoomed all the way out. There we go. Look, enjoy this. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We've still got half of it left. Okay? We've got plenty. Relax. We're so fine. We are so good. We're not doing multiple passes. We're very much committed to this one. You burned through 100 to 150. Well, I only brought 100, so... You don't even need heat shields for low carbon orbit returns. That's hilarious. This is from the moon. I think we just had another sonic boom, which keeps happening, and I'm gonna be honest, I do hate that quite a lot. Why would you bring 100? Because I wanted to bring less so that we'd get more Delta V's so we could get to the moon easier. It was a good plan. And look, I eyeballed it perfectly. We still have 25 left. Oh my god. Does it have to do a sonic boom every time? Okay. Oh my god. Well, I just want to let you know that Kaya designed this rocket, alright? It's all his fault. But thanks to my genius piloting... There must be something in your water. There must be something about your daughter. She said, my chat ain't nothing but a monster. And, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Welcome home, Jeb. Welcome home. Congratulations, sir. Jeb, I had so much faith in you. So much faith in you. Alright, what are we doing? Need to transfer crew between vessels near Kerbin. Okay. Perfect. There's a moron. He's stuck in orbit of Kerbin. We could go get him. We can do that one as well while we're there. We could do that one. We're not doing that. Okay, alright. That sounds like a plan to me. Okay, well, oopsie poopsie, I should have done that one while we were there. Oh well, these things happen. Let's not get bogged down with the little issues. Thank you, Zombie, thank you, I appreciate that. No one else congratulated me, I do notice that. Right, what should we get? Heavy rocketry seems like a good idea. But maybe we should get aviation. Nah, this is goddamn Kerbal Space Program, not Kerbal Plane Program. Right, we're going to get... Yeah, these look... These look like things I need right now. So we're going to get these for sure. I guess we'll get aviation. Shall we start a crow religion? Sure. Thank you, whoever that was, by the way. Sorry, I can't see, but Zombie, my moderator, will now thank you for me. For whoever just subscribed. Because I'm a great YouTuber. Right. We're not doing anything fancy here, boys. We're just going up into Kerbin orbit. And that's it. We're just going to go rescue the boy, and we're going to come back home for tea and medals. Ah! Slight issue that I didn't actually consider. I don't really have another command pod per se that I can use. Because we need to bring 2. So, not really sure what the play is gonna be here. But it's gonna be janky, I can tell you that much. Right. What if we like, is this a plan? No, that's not a plan. That's a terrible plan. Which one of these is the, like, is it that one that's the main part? I don't know. Is this a plan? Max, you may be literally the smartest person I've ever spoken to. Holy Jesus. This is a good plan. Yeah? Do you see the image? Okay, I got this. I got it. Okay, well, we need a nose cone. So I don't think that's going to be particularly aerodynamic. Yeah! The P command pods is as 2, what? No. We could... It feels like cheating, you know? It just feels, it feels like, you know? Feels like depression. Oh, it's got a heat shield built in, eh? Fancy. These Soviets. I guess they know what they're doing, eh? P doesn't have reaction wheels. Oh, but I've got the Mark 1 crew cab. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Yes. Yes. Okay, don't worry, boys. I have a plan. Allow me to introduce you to hashtag Mark 1 Jank. The jankiest plane you've ever seen. My god, she's my plane. Plane thing? I don't know. It's a thing. It's a rocket of some description. We're just gonna, like, really, under the assumption that this thing is not really gonna want to stay pointing the right direction during the whole, you know, deorbiting process. We're just gonna really crank in some reaction wheels there, so that it does stay pointing the right direction. And then we'll, you know what? We can take the other Kerman with us. The science one. Science boy. Bob? Bill? I don't know. Right. What else can I cram into here? I think that's asking for trouble. Why don't we just like shove a barometer in there? Barometer and a thermometer. That's good enough, right? I don't know what this game is, but blow everything up. Yes, button heat shield appears what I use for early stuff. Also, chat, you know you're the baddie if I'm the nicest person here. What on earth is this? What do you mean, what is this? This is the best damn thing you've ever seen. Okay, just for like safety's sake, I'm gonna shove a couple drogue chutes in here. Again, assuming that they will burn up if I don't. Honestly, beautiful. We shall call this, we should call this the Krill craft. Like that, because I have caps lock on for some reason. Okay. Slap a decoupler on the bottom there. Oh, for God's sake. Right. Yes. Rocket. Step 2. Engine. One of them, please. Right. Big boy rocket with engine. Then we stage, probably, somehow, using one of these bad boys. Then we have another rocket with slightly more fuel. And... no. What's the highest? 315? Is that good? 370, 310. 328. Man, that's a big boy engine, I guess. Pug, that's my current favorite. What does the hummingbird landing engine looks like? You know, we're learning a lot of things here. We've also got the poodle. Oh, that's too big. Wait. What does the torch look like? Okay, whatever. Reliant it is. Why? Why the Reliant? Because it's reliable. It will flip, it's top heavy, all hail the Krill. It's not gonna flip, it's gonna be fine. Relax, guys. When are you guys gonna just learn to just have blind faith in me, huh? Right, and now to make sure we actually make it to rocket to orbit, we're just gonna shove these massive boosters on it. Yes. How much does this cost? 21,000. You know what? Those are numbers I can live with. Is this like super expensive? Oh no, they're relatively cheap. All right, go. Oh, what do you mean? Put Jeb in the command pod. Okay, it's not that hard. Go. Oh, the horrors, he's launching it. Hello, Bean. Guys, what's wrong with it? Relax! Oh, you guys stress too much, honestly. Right, where's the... oh, it's like perfect. Okay, right, go. Yes! That's what a man's rocket sounds like, yes! Guys, Jeb will be fine. Relax. I'm a little bit concerned about the city, which seems to be in the ocean. Okay, just very, ever so gently, just... okay, maybe not... okay. Control is not great of this rocket right now, I will be honest. There seems to be a little bit of shaking going on. Jeb is fine. Jeb is happy. We're just gonna point straight up. That's fine. That's what I wanted to do anyway. Yup. This is good. Okay, everything is okay. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Guys, just trust me. We're almost out of fuel. We're gonna be okay. Oh my god. Okay. Stage. Alright, alright, good. Good. No one doubted me, right? Good. Guys, we're fine. Ooh. Okay, we might have slightly... Oopsie poopsie. We slightly overshot the target there, I will be honest. In terms of altitude. But, I mean, Jeb is still alive. We're making orbit! Relax, guys! We're fine! Everything's fine. Just chill. Chill. Take a deep breath, okay? Everything is A-okay right now. You just gotta believe. You just gotta believe. I don't think we're gonna be able to rendezvous with this target in any meaningful fashion at the moment. He's actually not, like, super high. He's at 87. See, guys, what did I tell you? Just chill. Just chill. We're just gonna equalize our speed a bit here with the target using the crappiest engine known to humanity. You know what? I've decided that instead of doing that, we're actually going to just try and orbit Kerbin, and we'll figure everything else out later. No, I'm not going to DUNA. I'm not going to DUNA. I'm just trying to do a rendezvous. Relax, boys. Come on, have a little faith. Holy Jesus, what do you think I am? Okay. Right, here's the plan, okay? Genius plan. We're just gonna, you know, hang about a bit in space until eventually, eventually, we will rendezvous just by sheer dumb luck. For example, like that. Do you think if we waited another orbit, it would be better? Or do you think it would be way worse? I'm trying to guesstimate. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be way worse. What's the separation like? A lot. 470 kilometers. Yeah, we're too far in front of it. Nah, we'll wait. We'll do another orbit. Just gotta have faith, that's all. Okay. Alright, now, hear me out. This is not making it better. This is making it so much worse. Oh, okay, alright, I don't know if we can do this. We might just be, like, super screwed here. Okay, but, hear me out, Yeah? Maybe? Okay, I think this is as close as we've ever been, so... Somehow, we're gonna get there. Using pure faith. He was a great pilot. We rendezvous, we didn't even do a gravity town. Max isn't there. Wow, he's a pilot. Not a very high bar, lol. True. Guys, I'm doing my best, alright? I don't have an engineering degree. We're just kind of eyeballing it, alright? We're fine, guys. We're fine. Just trust in the process. Just gotta trust. You gotta believe. Okay. Right. This is the plan. This is a great plan. Burn now. Towards the target. Yes. No, this is not working at all. maybe burn retrograde a bit? I don't know. We've balls this horribly. Like, it's so balls right now. It's beyond screwed. We're now not even in orbit. We had like 2,000 meters a second, and I've wasted it just by faffing around. Okay, let's just hang about like that, and just wait. Because eventually we will get an intercept which is like somewhat decent, presumably. Like, I have no evidence that this is a thing that will happen, but I assume, if only by sheer dumb luck, we will eventually get an intercept which is like vaguely close. Aha! Ah! Let's go. I knew it would happen. I'm a genius. Holy Jesus. Okay, I think that is the closest intercept that we're ever gonna get, yes? Yes, so let's not balls this. Don't worry, sir. We're coming to get you. Hang tight. I got you, boo. Just hang in there. Hang in there. It's working. It's working well. Oh my god, it's working so well. That's right, Sakaya. Ah, yes. Chat, I want you to really remember this day. Remember your failure. Remember it well. I had total faith. I always knew that we were gonna be okay. Apart from that bit where we were kind of just faffing around in orbit. But it's a good thing I brought extra fuel, otherwise we would, you know, not be okay. Just sort of even this up for a bit. There we are. Point to wherever the target is. I think it's there. Give it a quick splash of the gas. Where does that get us? 0.1 separation. That's good enough for me. Ladies and gentlemen, the thing that you should be taking away from my channel is the Mark 1 eyeball never fails. I've never seen it fail and never will fail. Do we think... Oh, interesting. Wait, there's cheesy toast debris? Am I even rendezvousing with the right thing right now? Or have I just rendezvoused with a random piece of debris? From a random, like... Nah, there's no way. There is no way. There is no way that we just rendezvoused with a random, because I wouldn't have left it in such a perfect orbit. I wouldn't have done that. I don't think. I bloody hope not. Anyway, otherwise I'm gonna feel really dumb. Okay, does anyone see the debris that we're supposed to be looking at? Somewhere over here? Oh, I'm actually going away from it right now, so that's probably not helping. Anyone see it? Anybody? Anybody see a piece of space junk? Anywhere? Maybe we flew by it when I wasn't paying attention? Definitely don't see it right now. Did we actually just fly by it? Is that what just happened? Am I that dumb? I guess I am. I was too busy laughing at the chat. Okay, well, lesson learned. Make sure you actually get the stuff done before you make fun of them. And we do we do have the re-entry, which even I acknowledge this craft is not, doesn't fill me with like confidence per se, but I think we'll be okay. Obviously, although I wouldn't have put Jeb in it. Okay, we'll just give it a little bit of a squeeze on the trigger. Yeah, just a touch, a little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. We're basically not moving. Give it another squeeze. Probably be easier if we had RCS thrusters, but of course we're too cheap for that, so we don't. Yeah, we'll Just get within, like, I don't know. I don't... Burn towards it more. We're burning towards it. I just don't... I don't want to smack into it. It's my biggest fear right there. I just have this feeling that at some point I'm going to whack it. And as funny as that would be, I just don't want that on my Kerbal Space Program content, you know? I feel like you guys would just rip me to shreds. In fact, I know for a fact you lot would rip me to shreds. So we're just going to burn a little bit, and then we'll just burn towards it just a touch more. Just a little bit. Just like a little whisper. Make sure we're not, like, actually going to hit it. Is that it? Do I see it? I think I see it. We have eyes on the prize, baby. We're just gonna... Hey, that's a crew hatch. That's the boy we're looking for. Okay, we're not moving. We are not moving right now. Jeb, get in there. Right, you gotta make a dash for it, alright? Alright, welcome on board HMS Krillcraft. Thank you for choosing Maxwell for your savior needs. We appreciate that you do have a choice of space programs, including SpaceX, NASA, and whatever the other ones are. Origin, I think, is one. And we appreciate you picking the correct one. Yada yada, yada yada. Okay, I need to get you out of this and into there. You, we need back in here. Alright, and then we'll just hang tight, because I do actually want to land, like, you know, in the sunny bit, so we can all see our imminent destruction. What are the odds that we could put it down in the Kerbal Space Program? The Kerbal Space Program? The Kerbal Space Center. I've never done that before. I can't imagine this is going to be the first time. But, I mean, you know, you never know. You never know. Okay, boys and girls. Please fasten your seatbelts and prepare for immediate landing. No, we don't have RCS, Sakaya. That's why I didn't add it. We don't have it unlocked. All we've got is liquid fuel and a dream. Okay. I mean, like, I'm not confident, but, like, you know. We might be alright. Okay, well, I think we may have royally missed the Kerbal Space Center there. So we can sort of wave to it as it goes by. Oh, you can actually see the runway. Look at that. See it from space. Yeah, so we have somewhat missed it, but we were the closest I've ever been. So that's something, right? I would say that things, as of right now, are going fine. I mean, honestly, Korpen the Kerman here, minus the, like, immediate frame rate drop from the goddamn Firefly thing you guys maybe installed, but minus that small issue, I think this is going well. I don't know why you guys were so stressed about it. Tagenot. I'm gonna tut at you. This is me tutting. Okay, we're gonna open this bad boy up. A lovely sonic boom again, because of course. Guys, do you think we need the Drones? Okay, another sonic boom. you think we need the drogue chutes? Like, do you think we'll probably be alright with just the main chute? Probably, right? We can always open them if we feel that we're not going slowly enough. I'm gonna open them. I've suddenly decided that I'm gonna open them. Okay. Just close that bad boy up. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and the chat is once again proven wrong. I take no pleasure in this, but of course I do in fact take quite a lot of pleasure in this, so get wrecked yet again. When are you guys gonna learn to start betting on me? I can't have you saying that Elon Musk is fascist. That's the one thing. I have to draw a line somewhere. Otherwise I'm gonna get stabbed. I don't want to be stabbed. Okay. Flyby Mimus. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine. So, anything to say, my loyal viewers? Perhaps. Max, we're sorry for doubting you. We will never doubt you again. All hail Maxwell. It should say and instead of all. No, we're gonna be fine, boys. We're gonna be fine. Just have some faith, okay? When have I ever lost a Kerbal? Name a single time. You can't. Because we've never lost a Kerbal, and I don't intend on starting now. We're gonna be okay. Alright? Trust me. Trust in me, and you'll see a world of imagination. Do we actually have solar panels yet? No. Well, a couple batteries will do. What are they? Double A's? Triple A's? Yeah, whatever. You suck at this game. Sakaya, how can you say that? Like, you know, everything has gone swimmingly so far. No one is dead. I've eyeballed all of my burns correctly. Like, what do I have to do to make you think that I'm good at video games? I just think you're impossible to please, you know? Okay. I mean, minus that small issue where we had to push the craft from high lunar orbit all the way to Kerbin. Minus that small issue, everything was fine. And, you know, we've learned some valuable lessons from that. So I'm going to make sure that I bring a little bit of extra fuel. Here's what we'll do. Right. We'll just shove, like, a tiny little tank of fuel in here. Can we shove it in here? Is there space for it? Yeah. Okay, right. And then this will be our emergency tank, you know? For emergency use only. In the event that... Oh wait, do we actually have monopropellant? Did I lie to you? No, we don't. I mean, we've got the tank for it, but we don't have any actual stuff. Use the experiment storage, put it under the thing, and then you won't have to use the cargo bay. I don't think it's like, it's an inconvenient size for me though. You know? Land on Eve and bring the Kerbals back, and I will say you're good. Someone screenshot that for me. Just make sure we screenshot it, okay? I just need that in writing. So I've been thinking, I know Eve is coming up, and I have some plans to make sure. I think Eve is the next location, I think. Okay, so this, I hope, is the engine that we're going to use to get back. This, I hope, is the engine that we're going to use to get there. I'll give it a Reliant because I don't want to be sitting there forever. And then this is one of the engines we're going to use to leave Kerbal orbit. Kerbin orbit? I don't know. You know what I'm saying. Maybe we'll do a bigger engine this time. Do like one of the chunky boys. Yeah? Yeah. Why does it look so fat? Boom. Engine. This is fine. This is a good rocket. This is how rockets are supposed to look, okay? I know you've all been sniffing the propaganda, but trust me, this is correct. I think just like a little. That is not. That's not going to get us anywhere. Yes. Now we're talking. Slam one of those bad boys on there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is that a good idea? No, that's a terrible plan. Don't do that. Right. What are we gonna call this one? Tetranaut. We're gonna call it T Space T. There you go, Space Tetranaut. It's abbreviated to Space T, and it's for Tetranauts named after Tetranaut and his hero, or her hero, sorry. I got a quick hack that sends people to cyber hell. Please don't hack me. He's trying to save money at the expense of Kerbal safety. What is unsafe about this picture right now? Name a single thing that looks unsafe about this picture right now. You can't. You can't because it's so safe. It's so just absolutely just rock solid. Okay, money makes the world go round, all right? We have to save money. It's not wobbly, it's just... Why is it still... It's fine. Launch. Uh-oh. No, it's fine. It's good. We're fine. We are okay. Boys, we're gonna be alright. Trust me. I don't know if I can afford to do one of these. Okay, if we had to, like, abort very quickly, what would be the way to do it? We'd have to... I'm just gonna leave that selected, you know, just in case. You never know what might happen. Yes. 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 Oh my god. Damn, I should have been an aerospace engineer. Like, I would get on this rocket. Uh-oh. 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 We're fine. We're good. We're good. Momentary loss of control, okay? Think of it like a theme park ride, right? Like, it's fun when it goes completely out of control. Let's get out of there before it slams. Right. Maximum burn, Mr. Sulu. We gotta get ourselves out the atmosphere so this thing becomes actually useful. Why does it look like a penis? Okay, beginning our gravity turn, boys and girls. We are turning full gravity. I like that it's blue. I wonder why it's blue though. Like, presumably, it must be the temperature of the thing coming out, the exhaust, I suppose. Is there a launch escape system? Oh yeah, okay, alright. Well, you know what? Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know things. When have I ever had to abort? Aborting is for wimps. I'm not one. We're fine. We're not even through the first engine stage yet. I think we brought enough fuel that we can land on this goddamn thing. Okay, we have to... There's a couple things that we need to do on this little excursion. Are we in orbit, by chance? Okay, well that is a shape of all time, for sure. Let me just, Nope, oh god. Space Technaut is not going well at the moment. It's an orbit, okay? Or it will be an orbit. Boom. Hashtag technically an orbit. Okay, Mimus. Oh, before we forget, we gotta open up, or maybe we'll just get an EVA report. I don't think we have one yet. Okay, all aboard. Can we transmit this thing? Transmit or recover? Yeah. So all we have to do is get this. Should be able to transmit it. Oh, right. We don't have a... It's fine. It's fine. Okay, right, Mimus. So the plan for Mimus is a little bit more complicated than the plan I use for, like, you know, the Mun. Because Mimus is a bit more difficult. Am I close to an intercept there? I don't think I'm not even there. The problem with Mimus is it's got this little... The orbit is wonky, you see? Like, it's just so... Ugh. You know? I think it's in, like, the worst possible position right now. Mimus takes like 7 gazillion years to orbit around. So I really don't want to have to, like, you know, do anything fancy. So hopefully we can just, like... Okay, no, that's not it. That might be it, though. We drag it... Did we get one? Or was that a Luna? Okay. We have the smallest of small intercepts, but that will do, donkey. Guys, just trust me, okay? You know, I like proving Sakai wrong. Think of Sakai like the, you know... Who was the one that stabbed Jesus? Was it Judas? Yeah. Think of him like that. I guess. Okay, let's point the right way, and then let's begin the burn. Hopefully we can get there in time. Because I'm starting to doubt that we will. We'll be fine. We're close enough. Begin the burn. We're a little bit... Okay, there we are. Okay, well, not great stage. Burn. It's fine, it's fine. It's good. It's good. Yep. Okay, do I have an intercept? No. Yes. Success, ladies and gentlemen, has graced us. It is the tiniest little whisper of an intercept, but, you know, It'll do. I blame my boss Jay. Max, my boss didn't pay you. I don't know. I never read the Bible. I thought Judas like stabbed him or something, or betrayed him of some description, didn't he? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't attempt to quote something. I've got no idea what I'm talking about. But that's kind of like the entire thing for my channel. Damn, Mim must be looking juicy. Okay. Oh, what the hell. We might as well. We might as well. We've got so much Delta V left, like, we might as well. You know, we're here. We don't have any landing legs, which I acknowledge might be a problem, but we're here. You know? All we had to do was a flyby, but, you know, I feel like since we're here, we might as well... Yeah, you know? We might as well. I mean, what else are we gonna do? I'm sure we're gonna be coming back here and doing the same thing in a couple bits, but at least we know that we can, like, make it, you know? $4,000? Is that definitely not gonna crash into Mimus? Yeah, okay. Good. We should make sure we get the data before we just go gallivanting off. You're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down. Da, 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 da. Ba ba da ba da 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 da. You did get stabbed by one of those spears. Jesus betrayed Jesus, didn't stab him. He was also stabbed with nails a few times. It's Jammin when you need him. Jesus made my coffee table. Jammin's... I don't know where Jammin is, but I'm sure Jammin would approve of this. Is this a lander? Wasn't really intended to be a lander, but... I mean, you know... If God didn't want us to land on Mimus, he shouldn't have made it so... delicious looking, I don't know. Okay. We're coming in. I wonder how fast an orbit of Mimus is actually supposed to be. It can't be like that much, can it? Oh lord. Okay. Alright, let's get ourselves pointing the right way. Do a nice little burn. Oh, did I burn too much? Holy, yeah I did. Okay, I was not expecting that, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not think it was gonna be that easy to just deorbit on Mimus. I thought there would be more to it than that. Holy! This thing has like 0 gravity, huh? It's like... Okay, let's just make sure we're not gonna impact the ground anywhere. Even is... Okay, it's right there. Okay. We're just gonna think we're just gonna roll around the moon a bit. I kind of want to land like. I feel like landing on the ice might be a good idea because we don't have landing legs, right? So it's got to be flat, perfectly flat. Because we're landing on the engine nacelle, which I acknowledge is not great, or nozzle, I suppose. Like, I know it's not good. I know it's not good. I know it's... before you guys tell me, I know you're frothing over it. But, like, I know it's a mistake to do what I'm about to do. But, like, at the same time, you know, we're here. We've got so much extra delta V. We've got, like, 3,000 meters per second left. You know, we might as well. We're just gonna make sure we're... There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna... Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. Gentle burn. Here we go. Coming in. We are officially below the surface as we are approaching... What is this? Ice, presumably? It's a very, very gentle burn. Just a whisper of a burn, really. Just keeping us... in the line. 700 meters, boys. It is officially too late to back out now. Ladies and gentlemen, please brace for landing. Brace, brace, brace. Just gonna control the throttle here, you know? Okay, we are officially at landing speed, 8 meters per second. Slowing down. We're not facing directly up, which is not a great sign. Just a little whisper on the throttle now. It's the tiniest of tiny little burns. Here we go, here we go. We're coming in. We're gonna be okay. Okay, too much, too much. Okay, just very gentle. Touchdown. Let's go. Is she stable? Oh Lord, we're so good. We are so good. Absolutely rock solid. Okay, let's keep all the data. What? Did we already use this goo? Is that why we can't use it again? Yeah, we did. Thank you, Scar. Thank you. You know, you may see Zombie. She is the priest of the cult of mechs. So, and yeah, see Zombie, and she'll do your baptism. You know, I assume you want to repent for your sins now. Okay, one problem with clipping everything into this is I can't click on it. There we are. Okay, we're gonna put SAS on. Yeah, you're right. That's a good idea because we're gonna get Jeb Owl. Okay, Jeb, don't hit your rocket. Hey, what do we think? I think Jeb looks goddamn sick. Can't smell repentant. Or believes, apparently, but it's fine. Alright, EVA report. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, well done. Good job, everybody. Let's get the hell out of here. I'd like to point out I think we actually have enough fuel in this single stage, this one here, to do everything that we wanted to do. Okay, Jeb, buckle up. Fire that booster. It was really beautiful, but yeah, you packed lots of extra fuel, that's good. You don't need to push. Congratulations, Sakai. Cthulhu will return your soul in about 3 business days. I have a question. How do we know the gravity of other planets? What do you mean, how do we know the gravity of other planets? I guess presumably we must, like, have measured the gravity of other planets by, like, seeing how much stuff weighs. I don't know. That's how I would do it. Right, we're gonna go for a slightly different strategy now. Since we do have so much extra fuel. And we do have a mission to recover science from space around the Mun. We have a lot of extra fuel. And we need to recover science from around the Mun. I'm sure you can see where this is going. I also need to recover science from Kerbin. I think I already did that, so it should be fine. Big burn. Set that bad boy as a target. Let's see where is the closest approach that we can get. Nowhere close right now. We keep burning. Does that get us anywhere? No, it's not getting us anywhere. Let's actually say that's getting us further away. Okay, well let's just deal with our Mimus intercept, do another flyby. Let it go to wherever it's going. Maybe like just a little boost on the throttle. Ah, that must be one. There we go. Not really sure. What do we intercept with Mimus first? We do another flyby and then we intercept with the moon? Okay. What are we intercepting with here? I'm very confused. Like, what is the plan here? Are we intercepting with Mimus again? Okay, yeah, so we intercept with Mimus again. So this would be the 3rd flyby that we've done, this mission of Mimus. Damn, that's a huge time off. And now, okay, and now we intercept with the moon. Got it. Wow, that was a lot of flybys of Mimus just to get one flyby of the moon. But, you know, that works for me. He's been in space for 69 days. Oh, damn. It's, he's had a good time. He's had a great time in space. But, Jeb, it's time for you to come home. Okay, here we are in orbit of the moon. Or, well, we're about to be in orbit of the moon anyway. That's right, boys. If you haven't figured out what we're doing yet, well, I hate to be the one to tell you, but we're landing on this puppy. Don't know how we're gonna figure that out, but we will. Hope and prayers. Jeb, how you feeling? Good, Max. Life is good. Everything's fine. Good job, Jeb. Well done. Okay. Let's begin the deorbit. Then we'll find a good place to land. All right. I don't know. Somewhere around here. Where looks flat? I mean, I didn't know that. I would call myself I wouldn't say I'm a huge space nut, but you know, I dabble, and I didn't know that. I'm hoping that this engine has like a flat hitbox thing, you know. This may be impossible. We'll see. I think we'll be fine. I mean, obviously, I will say that the moon's a bit bumpy. But I would also say that it really doesn't matter because we're very much committed to this now. We just let it drag us down a bit. Start burning. Don't really know where's a good place to land for us. Just gonna we're just gonna do a gentle burn. We don't have that much. Yeah, this engine is a bit measly, so we do have to be a little bit careful. No, we won't be slowing down rapidly with this guy, put it that way. Okay, Jeb, here we go. Your second moon of Kerbin. The double moon round trip. I'm pretty proud of that. We should have definitely brought some landing legs. Just ever so gently. Start ramping up that throttle. Maybe ramp it up quite a lot. I just want to get it under control, you know? Before we're close. I just want to make sure that we're not going to impact the ground at Mach 10. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now. I'm going to save this fuel as like emergency fuel just in case. And don't forget, we do have the emergency fuel tank in the storage bay, so we should have plenty of Delta V. I'm just being uber careful. This engine is doing its best. Okay, we're coming in straight down. Absolutely straight. So, as long as the landing area is mostly flat. We should be alright. You're actually getting Gemini to the moon safely? Yes. That is what is happening right now. Safe landing is definitely what I would describe this. no idea what the impact tolerance is for this engine, so I'm just gonna keep burning. Keep it under control. Nice and gentle. No heroics, okay? Let's go, baby! Do you think we can risk getting him out? How stable do you think this rocket is? Not very stable at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, now we gotta make a decision. We have to make a decision right now. Do we leave? Or do we go for another landing? We go for another landing. We're gonna be okay, we're gonna be okay, we're gonna be fine, we're gonna be fine. Trust, 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 trust. Oh god. A little bit of readjustment. There we go. Turn the SAS off. Okay, that looks... That looks safe. Yeah? Yeah. I think it turns off immediately. Jeb, don't. Just don't touch it. It's just... Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god. Jeb, let's get the hell out of here once I do all the other signs before I forget. Jeb, let your wife and daughter know that you're coming home. Burning hard, burning hard. 740 meters per second of Delta V to go. I'm a little bit concerned. I do have the emergency tank, and I do have the emergency fuel in here too, but it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. Okay, we'll wait till we get to the apoapsis to finish this burn. Or closer to it, anyway. Gonna burn just ever so slightly upwards, too. Just want to push the apoapsis a bit higher. Out. Like that. Lovely. We'll wait till we actually get there, and then we'll actually get into orbit of the moon. Shouldn't take too much. We have 320 meters per second left, but don't forget we've got the emergency tanks. So I think we're going to be okay. Turn prograde. Let's do a burn. And that's orbit. Lovely. Right, moon is going that way. So we need to burn this way to slow down our orbit in comparison to Kerbin. And thus, save us having to do extra burns. I think that should be fine. That should be fine, yeah. Is that actually... Are we still in orbit of the moon? Really? All the way out here? Okay. My bad. It was not in fact fine. We'll just burn a little bit more. There we go. Okay, we got 103 meters per second to go. I would describe that as, you know, enough. Point that way, burn hard. Okay, we're out of main fuel. We're switching to the emergency. Okay. That's not ideal. We're switching to the emergency backup of the backup fuel. Oh. Enable crossfeed. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. It should be fine, I hope. Do I actually have to, like, send it in? How do I get the fuel from here to here? Uh-oh. I didn't think about this. Can we not do it? Oh no, can we not do it? Because of the... No! Because of the heat shield? Is that why we can't do it? Or am I just being fine? Like, are we screwed? We have fuel. How do I get it to here? No, please! Don't make me get out and push. I brought this for a reason. Oh my god, really? But I brought the fuel! I was like, oh my god, well, what if we need it? I'll bring it. Damn and blast, okay. Jeb, can you like go out, take a gulp of the fuel, and then just like spray it in the other tank? How about that? Would that work for you, Jeb? Oh, come on. This one doesn't count. This one doesn't count. This one's so dumb. Okay, well, Jeb, I guess we're gonna have to... I guess we're doing another push. Well, we've got the emergency fuel, but I can't figure out how to get the emergency fuel into the other fuel tank. This is how you do it now. And then like there should be a plus button. No? Am I being dumb? Is there another way to transfer fuel? I can fix this, I think. Okay, well, I've got some fuel. How do I get it from this tank to the other tank? Pin both of them, okay? They're pinned. Resource transfer? I don't think I've got. I don't even know what this is. Interesting. What button did I press to get this up, and which one do I press to get rid of it? Click all the buttons buttons at the top of the toolbar and see what happens. Okay, I'm clicking all the buttons. None of these buttons seem to be doing anything. Okay, click on the fuel 1 second from the top. Then click on the boxes next to the resource. Click on the fuel 1 second to the top, and then click on the boxes. Okay. Uh-huh. Now what? How to transfer fuel KSP. This one is not my fault. I want you to know that this one, is not my fault. I claim literally zero responsibility for this one. I just want you to know that. Okay, I guess we should at least, stage. Because there's no point pushing the engine, which is useless. But now we're pushing a goddamn tank full of fuel that we can't use. Ugh. Why did I try and be smart? I should have just pushed it all the way from Mimus. Right, Jeb. Did you know that Jeb's second job was actually, he actually is just the Reliant engine, you know, he just points upwards. This is what he does in his spare time. He really loves it. Did you know that? Jeb loves pushing just random spacecraft full of liquid fuel for no reason. Jeb actually, he snorts the liquid fuel. Yeah, when no one's looking, that's what Jeb does. He just goes in there and just, laps it up. You know? It's really like cocaine for him. You know, how do you think he survives 15 Gs and walks away to tell the tale? Why is it like this? I hate this game. This is the second time this stream I've been out pushing. Holy Jesus. I think the emergency fuel is a good strategy though, you know? Because, I will inevitably end up burning all my fuel doing something dumb, and then I can have, an emergency tank to switch to. And then when I'm on the emergency tank, I know that I can't be dumb, you know? Still, overall, I think this was a great success. In terms of the mission, honestly, could not have gone better. We managed to reach both moons of Kerbin, and we've got a full ablator heat shield this time, so we've got no worries. My headcanon's Jeb eats a big bowl of chili and farts his way home. I mean, you know, honestly, what we should do is we should just open the hatch and purge the oxygen inside of Jeb's hatch. He's in a, he's in a spacesuit anyway. Why can't I just purge his atmosphere? I mean, he doesn't have to slow himself down that much, really. It's like, what, 10, 20 meters per second that we have to get down? Look at carbon, it looks so good. Well, hang on, we'll do a screenie in a second. We'll save at least a little bit of fuel this time. Yes. This basically sums up the entirety of my Kerbal Space Program playthrough so far. Alright, Jeb, put yourself back together. Get in there. Shove another bowl of chili down you. How we doing? God damn it. Can someone remember, like, how much speed it actually was when we entered the atmosphere last time? It doesn't have to change that much. It just has to change, like, you know... If we could just do 10 meters per second, it would be worth it. Because he's in a spacesuit anyway. He poos in this thing, probably. I really do need RCS thrusters too, because I could, if I just put like 2 RCS thrusters on the outside, then I could use the RCS fuel for this instead of having to get Jeb out pushing. You know? How are we doing? Ugh. Are we even close? 680. Okay, everyone remember it's 680 right now. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Pushing on a truck. Da 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 da. Jeb's been working on the heat shield for 7,000 days. Jeb's been working on the heat shield just to pass the time away. Interesting that you can see all the other planets all the way out here. I feel like, well, obviously the Kerbal system must be a lot smaller than Earth's, because there's no way. Mars does not look like that. Oh, that's not Mars. That's Mars. You know? Mars is way smaller, I think. How are we doing? Okay, remember we were at 680, and now we're at... So we're dropping by about 100,000 each time. So you know that stupid emergency fuel that I brought? Because I thought, yes, this would be a great plan. It's cost us 100,000 meters per second in terms of weight. Every time I go out and push. Because last time we were doing 200,000 per push. This time we're only doing 100,000. Ugh! Going to execute my past self. It was a smart plan, though. I'll give myself that. It was a great plan. It just... The execution was not there. But the plan was brilliant. I'm gonna risk a big push. Oh my god. We've got a Munning counter now. Go away. Please. I don't want you. My life is bad enough as it is. Oh well, at least we know that we don't have to change anything on this lander. Like, it's fine as it is to get to Mimas, because I assume that'll be the next thing. Okay, how are we doing? Down at 104. One more big push, Jeb, and we're home free. Jeb, by the way, I've decided that we're going to take an aggressive landing approach. I assume you don't have any problem with that. Look, we've got a heat shield full of ablator. That's what it's for. So we're basically just going to point directly at the Earth and hope for the best. Why Sayaka? Sakaya? Sayaka? Sakaya? I think it's actually Sayaka. Okay, that'll probably be fine. Right, get back in there, Jeb. I thought I was being, like, funny, but looks like that is what we're doing. Oh my god. Goddamn moon. I can't tell. Are we getting a lunar encounter or not? Because that does actually make a big difference to Jeb's chance of existence. Jeb, I'm going to assume we're not going to get it, so you're going to go out and push more. If we do get it now, you are probably going to die, though. So, good luck. Okay, well, hopefully that'll do. Get back in that little capsule, Jeb. Tell me how things looking for us right now. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, we did get the intercept. That might not be good. That actually might be really bad. See where we end up. Okay, well, Jeb, you're coming in hot. Jeb. Buckle up, Buttercup. I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm not entirely certain about your chance of survival. There's not really much I can do. Blame the moon for this one. Okay, we've got plenty of electric charge. We're coming in. We're coming in. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for choosing Max Airlines. Please ensure your tray tables are in the upright position and assume the brace position. If you don't know what the brace position is, you can find it in your handy dandy emergency card located in the seat pocket in front of you. Brace, brace, brace. I think we're okay, maybe. I don't know. We're coming in at a moderately fast angle. Possibly too fast of an angle. Oh my god, we're already at 32,000. Holy Jesus. Jeb, buckle up, mate. Oh my god. Jeb, you're gonna be okay. It's only 15 Gs. Walk it off. Jeb? Jeb? Jeb, now's not the time for that, Jeb. Come on. Wakey, wakey. Jeb? Jeb, come on. Jeb, you gotta wake up, mate. You gotta wake up. Good man. Good man. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce the man, the myth, the legend, Jebediah Kerman, who somehow, using nothing but his faith in God, has managed to survive this. Well done, Jeb. Well done. Whatever the Kerbal God is, was clearly looking after you today. welcome back. Okay, well, the heat shield was an optional extra. Welcome back, Jeb. Welcome back. That was a good mission. It was a great mission. Honestly, I think we might need to look at upgrading this building. We can afford it, so we're gonna do it. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it, because now we can start getting the big boy rockets, you know? Buzzsaw, corkscrew, interesting. Très bien. What I want more than anything is that little EVA thing, you know? Okay, well, I don't know, maybe solar panels be a good thing? I'm just trying to decide like what to spend my money on. I don't have that much. I actually don't think research is the problem. I think it's just dosh. Can I sell some of my reputation for money? Can. Won't really do much for me though. So how much are you paying? Right, and you want me to rendezvous two vessels in orbit of Mimith? Okay. What do we think the best way of doing this is? Guess I can do that. That's no worries. Sound stage from the surface Mimith we can do. I'm not doing that, I don't think. Okay. We're gonna do a mission. A mission like no other ever attempted. And you're just gonna have to have faith in me that it can be done, because I'm telling you, it can be done. That would be super useful. Okay, where is the seat? Where is the outside seat for Kerbals? Where do I get that from? I just need a cheap way of getting of shoving a bunch of Kerbals into a space rocket. Okay, it's gotta be around here, right? Okay, it's field science. Okay, well, we can't get there in time. We can definitely grab space exploration. That's no worries. which we can use to grab command modules. Again, no worries. Then I think we should grab electrics. I think that's absolutely vital. We have just enough to buy one more thing. Honestly, I am thinking maybe like advanced electrics. More photovoltaic panels. I already have those though, so like it's not super important. I'm sorry, there is actually quite a lot of thinking going on right now. I will admit that. Okay. I'm gonna go with one of those, and then I'm gonna get advanced flight control as well, just so we don't spin out and die. Okay. It's time to launch a new mission. So, this is our new command pod, which apparently can seat 2 people in it. However, I need to get 3. Oh, is this actually... No, it's not. Okay, yeah, no, we're fine. I need to get 3 people, which means that we're gonna also bring a Mark 1 lander can. I mean, I think this is somehow the best way of doing this. Trust me, I know. Or would it just be better to do... Okay, I acknowledge that this looks gross. Like, I see that. Okay, you don't need to tell me. I'm looking at it right now. But I think this will work, you know? And it's more important that it works than it is that it looks good. Okay. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. We'll get payload, which is a standard service bay. Open that bad boy up. And then we'll just do the same thing. We'll get the science, we'll get the experiment storage unit, get a couple of the goo, and then barometer and a thermometer. Yes, perfect. We will then proceed to absolutely slam this full of tiny little anything, just so that we don't die miserably. And I'm also going to throw in just... whatever these are, just some tiny RCS thrusters. Just in case, you know? Gonna throw in a couple of these large batteries so that we don't run out. And I'll even do a double whammy and throw in a solar panel. Okay. This is the upper stage of our space rocket. Give that bad boy a heat shield, call it a day. Step 2. Decoupler. Right, I'm gonna give it just a standard fuel tank. Then we're gonna equip... Do we have anything that's like a normal looking one? Like one of these maybe? Okay, these are gonna be my emergency tanks. May God help us if we ever actually have to use them. We'll equip this with a pug engine. And we will remember to give it the crappiest of landing legs. Okay. So this is for the moon. Right? This is for the moon. Just stay with me. Stay with me, okay? I promise this is gonna make sense. At some point. We're gonna do another decoupler. We're gonna retract this. Then I'm gonna throw in another service bay down here. Okay, just stay with me. Service bay. In the service bay, we're gonna throw the smallest decoupler we have, whatever that is. I think it's gotta be the stack separator. Equip the crappiest. Okay. Not a lot of space for stuff. I will be honest with you, but we will make it work somehow. Right. Yeah? Are you seeing the image? Uh-huh. What is the smallest, crappiest? Okay, that I can't do. I guess what we'll do is we'll just throw in... Oh, that's gonna point out though. Ugh! Is this... I don't know what the best antenna that we can probably shove on this is. I'm struggling. I'm gonna go with one of these. I think that is the possibly the best thing I could possibly fit in here. I mean, even saying that this fits is a little bit of a... Look, it kind of fits, you know? It's in there. I think it won't snap off, so that's what I really care about. Yeah? Are you seeing the idea here? Basically, the plan is we're going to launch the probe, we're going to leave it in orbit, and then we'll come back for it and like rendezvous with it, and hopefully that counts as rendezvousing with a craft in orbit. That's the that's the plan. I don't know how we're going to make that work. I haven't really thought that far ahead, but that is the current strategy. And you know what? I think I am going to put a terrier. Operates on monopropellant, eh? You don't say. Good to know. What if I put it like here? It has 57 meters per second and a dream. No, that's not gonna work. That's a terrible plan. At least we know that there's like basically no... There you go. We have technically some RCS control, but only directly forwards. That's all we care about anyway. Okay, so we've got fuel, we've got that. I think I'm gonna use... I think probably the Terrier engine is the most effective for what we want to do with this. Right? So we'll put a Terrier down. Get another couple of landing gears, you know, just in case. And then we will stage again. Down here. Do we have a way of converting this to the larger one? I think we do. Indeed, indeed. Indubitably, as some might say. And then maybe we'll just throw down like 2 of these large tanks. Slam a skipper at the bottom of this bad boy. So, skipper, boom, stage, boom. Yeah, that's the service bay, correct? Yeah, and then boom, and then stage, and then boom, and then just for safety's sake, I am gonna give this some drogue chutes. Should be fine if we leave them tucked under there. Bye, Tetranon. And then let's just remember to strut this up so it doesn't wibble around like it did last time. Slam on a couple of these stack separators. Make sure that these are actually connected to the separators, otherwise there's no point in having them. Yep. Then slam that on there. These on here. And then these on here. Okay. We are officially ready. We're gonna take Bill and Jeb and Bob. Jeb and Bob are the team, the dream team. Okay, a little bit concerned, but that's fine probably. And how does it look on the inside? I mean, like it's cramped. It's a bit cramped, but it, you know, honestly, fair play. All right, ignition. Thrust to weight ratio is not much. We are, yeah, we are struggling somewhat. So we have a couple contracts we have to do. We need to rendezvous 2 vessels. And we need to save... Oh, I thought we had one to save from the surface of the moon. I think we didn't take that contract. Oh well. We can take it when we're, you know, in space, I guess. Stage, and then ignition, the main engine. And we'll start this turn and burn here. It's funny, I thought these engines would have more oomph to them, but I guess we're carrying significantly more weight than we were last time. So yeah, definitely the skipper engine here is going to have to do most of the work for us. Shouldn't be a big problem. We've got plenty of Delta V left in it, but I will say that was slightly unexpected. Okay, we're just going to hang tight for a bit until we actually manage to get out of the atmosphere and to somewhere a little bit closer to the actual correct bit. So again, another big burn. We're used to this by now. What is happening right here? No idea what happened there. But oh well, we can just fix it by burning upwards a bit. Burn upwards. And keep going. Circularize our orbit. Any second now. Any second. We should be there. It's taking a lot of oomph this time. Okay, there we are. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the space center. And I realize this sounds like a terrible plan. But the reason is because we have to rendezvous with a vessel in lunar orbit anyway. I think there's one that we can rescue from the surface of the moon. So since we're going to the moon anyway, I feel like that makes sense. Possibly. I have no idea. What I will say is that we're very much all in on this now. Because, like, you know, all of our boys are committed to this. So hopefully we can make it. So the plan is we will go to Mimas first. It's like so easy to get to the moon though. Maybe we should just burn for the moon first? Get all the stuff done and then head to Mimas? Not sure. How is that not? How is that not We are like there, right? We can go a little bit further, I guess. How about now? Are we there? We were there. Right there. It's like, I don't know. We might be okay. It's a little bit tighter than I would have liked, but we might be alright. Especially once we dump the satellite in the orbit. So that should lighten us up a little bit. Ooh. We will see, I guess. We will see. It's gonna be a big burn, I'll tell you that much. Huge burn. It's gonna take most of our fuel. So hopefully we've guesstimated this correctly. Otherwise, this could be quite difficult. Keep pointing at that maneuver node. And hopefully all goes to plan. Should be a pretty easy trip for Jeb and Bob to Mimus. Before I just click, are we actually getting that intercept that we are supposed to? No. Not currently. We're pretty damn close though. We can probably make an adjustment once we get a little bit closer to it. Yeah, so that's just about the closest approach. So we'll burn retrograde to the target now. Hopefully, just quickly so, like, I don't think this is wasting fuel, because we'd have to do this anyway. I think. Another lunar orbit. It's so easy to get those. Very difficult to get the Mimus one, though. Getting Mimus to, like, actually, be close at all is, a bit difficult sometimes. Okay. We're basically not even moving at the moment. So if we just burn a little bit towards the target, I'm hoping pretty soon we will get something. Anything. There we go. It's difficult. It's such a small little, like, chunk of rock in the sky. It is hard to get that intercept. There you go, and just as I hoped, we're basically in orbit already. So this will be a free... How do I get rid of this alarm clock? I don't know what I clicked to get it up, so... Just want to get rid of it. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're out of electric charge. That I was not expecting. As I do actually have solar panels. See? Solar panels. Apparently they're not producing enough to keep everything a-okay. Okay, orbit of Mimus achieved. Correct, correct. We're going to keep the satellite with us for a little bit longer. At least until we actually get a decent orbit of Mimus. Because we have to rendezvous with it, remember? Don't know if it counts if we rendezvous with our own satellite, but we're going to give it a solid college try, because what else am I going to do? Okay, we've got just enough fuel, I mean. I don't think that's our... I think we're gonna have to use the other engine to do this too. Concerning. Don't know if we're gonna have enough fuel then for everything that we want to do. We're at 1249 right now, so definitely getting close to not enough. Okay, let's get rid of this satellite. Let's do it now. Let's wiggle our way out of here. There we go. Satellite's gone. Let's extend the antenna. There we are. We have the crappiest little satellite known to humanity. But it is in orbit of Mimas, so that's something, I suppose. Okay. Landing gear. Actually did manage to get us just a touch more Delta V. That's not as much as I was hoping though. Here we go. Getting the deorbit burn. And very, very gently coming in. I don't think we're going to be able to land on the moon, but perhaps we can pick up the other guy from the orbit of the moon. At least that's something, right? Okay, we are coming in somewhat speedily. Just trying not to burn all my fuel in one massive go, you know? If we had to stage and ignite the next booster, that would be unideal, to say the least. Here we come. Starting to really throttle up the engine now. Not too much, but enough that we won't crash and die. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mimas. May I be the first to welcome you. And we're back again. Alright, let's get out of here. After we've done all the science, of course. Of course. Open that bad boy up. Log the temperature. Observe the goo. Do that. Get the pressure data. Let's do a crew report. I don't think Bill actually grabs any site, like any surface sample. Okay, success. Should be all the science we need from here. Let's get out of here. First though, we gotta hang tight until that spacecraft comes all the way back around. Big launch, and then the stage, and then fire. Okay, I think that's the other one, just landed. And by landed I do, of course, mean crashed. I don't know if we're gonna have we won't have enough to land on the moon. That much is obvious to anyone involved. The question is, will we have enough just to get to the moon? So we've got to do this rendezvous first. We can do anything else. Not going to do anything until we actually get to this bit. Now we're going to start burning. Look at that. That is basically a rendezvous already. I don't know if it counts. I guess we'll see. We shall see, we shall see. We'll just time warp a little bit until we get there. Very much just skidding along the surface of Mimas right now. Let's do the time warp again. Just a jump to the left. Let's a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. Sitting tight. But it's the pelvic thrust. It drives you insane. Okay, we're almost there. Starting to cross over. And I think we start burning now. Must have just entered orbit. Because the camera just flips, that's why. Does this count? Are we there? Maybe we're not close enough yet. Maybe it doesn't count because it's the same vessel. That would be unideal, but sometimes that's the way it goes. Just get a bit closer so we can confirm that it is in fact because we're the same vessel. Well, I can see it, so... It must be, unfortunately. Damn. Bad luck. Well, there it is. And it doesn't count, unfortunately. Oh well. We gotta get out of here. So we'll now burn to escape Mimus, and then I guess we'll try and get to the moon. I think that might be a bad idea. I think we might leave that all for tomorrow. But you know what? It's been fun, guys. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have. I hope you've at the very least enjoyed seeing me struggle. And I'll probably stream again tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.